YouTube, hope you guys are doing well. Today I've got a review for you on a fragrance from the brand Haramain, and this one is L'Aventure. So I was given this basically a travel spray it was given to me by a fellow reviewer, so thank you to that person. And it came in like this, and this thing just basically pops in. This thing is not the greatest because, as you can see, it's difficult to pull out again once it's pushed back in. But the idea is that you like twist it and something happens. It's not the greatest design, but handy for traveling, I suppose. Anyway, so this fragrance has been spoken about a lot, and you probably know what's coming. It smells like a Creed Aventus. Yeah, it does in some ways. I'm going to try and go into as much detail as possible. First of all, the note breakdown. In the top there is Elemi and lemon and bergamot, so you've got that citrus, kind of slightly resinous opening. In the middle notes there's jasmine, lily of the valley, and woody notes. They don't say what. Base notes of patchouli, amber, and musk. Performance on my skin of this fragrance, fairly decent. It's one of those I feel that actually lasts the entire day. So longevity is very good, but the way I pick up on it is that after about 5 or 6 hours, it's pretty much gone. But then sometimes, I, for example, might be in the gym in that evening, you're working out your body, seating up, and then all of a sudden this scent just comes through quite strong. So yeah, I think like maybe nasal fatigue kicks in, and that regularly happened with me when I used to own Creed Aventus. So maybe something to do with the notes and the way my nose picks up on them. So yeah, projection was good in the first couple of hours. Yeah, pretty good. Season-wise, this feels very summery actually to me. It feels like spring and summer. If you want something fresher on a cooler, colder autumn day, I definitely think you could pull this off. Yeah, why not? Winter, probably not, but I think when the weather is a little bit warmer, this fragrance actually performs quite well. Occasion, where would you wear it? I've worn this many times to the office. I think you could wear it casually. If you're going to like a smart event and you're looking for something a bit more refined, probably stay away from this one. It is more casual, smart casual, those kinds of environments, I feel. It smells quite masculine to me, but I definitely think a woman could pull this off as well. Yeah, I'd say it's unisex, even though it does smell masculine to me. I think it is a unisex fragrance. Compliment factor, I don't always mention compliments in my reviews, but I do mention them when it's worth mentioning. This is amazing for compliments. Almost every single time I wore this, and as you guys saw earlier, this is like what, 5 ml, maybe maybe 4 or 5 ml. I got through a lot, I wore this a lot, got through it a lot, and consistently picked up on compliments. So definitely a good one in that category. Not the most expensive fragrance. I've seen it range from like for a 100 ml bottle for £30 to 40. I don't really know like how many websites stock these, but I did a quick search online and it's on the whole, I think it's quite affordable. So what do I get with this one? Obviously they've tried to imitate Creed Aventus, but I think they've put their own twist on it. I don't think they've tried to clone it exactly, but they've obviously been inspired by Creed Aventus. So in the opening, yes, you do get that fruity, sharp, pineapple-y lemon accord. It's quite nice, but there is also another side to it that makes it smell a little bit cheap for me in the opening. There is that kind of fresh can of paint or fresh spray of some sort of cleaning product, something in there that gives it a feeling of like, as I said, a cleaning product, and makes it smell a little bit cheap to me. But there is enough of that sharp citrus fruity aromas that kind of mask this cheaper side of the opening to me, and there's just enough of that to make me feel like actually the opening is not too bad. The fragrance pretty much does develop like that, whereas but the sharpness dies off and it becomes a little bit more smoother, and actually I quite like it in the heart of this fragrance. It's good. It's pretty much the opening but smoother, and then as the fragrance develops, actually it does turn into something a little bit more slightly smoky and slightly resinous, but nothing over the top, and it's a really nice transition from the opening to the base. Nothing, amazing, but for a fragrance that costs this much, I'm quite pleased. I think it's good. And yeah, and that pretty much is the fragrance. I think it's a good fragrance, and I think if you're a casual consumer, you know, you're casually into fragrance, this could be a one that could turn into your daily signature fragrance for sure. I think it's worth checking out, definitely. Would I buy this one again? I think it's one of those that I would like to have again in this size. So maybe I might pick up a decant, and it's quite good when I want to just spray on something to work and not really think about anything, or I'm just going out doing not much during the day casually, and I don't really want to wear anything too expensive. I think this is where a fragrance like L'Aventure from Al Haramain comes in and fits in quite nicely into your fragrance rotation. Overall rating for me, I'm going to go with 7.5 out of 10. There are some good qualities in this fragrance. It's not on the same level as Creed Aventus. I think Creed Aventus is, certainly when it first came out, and that's when I first bought it, was a really great fragrance. And it may still be today, but I just haven't tried it recently. But yeah, it doesn't quite match it in terms of quality ingredients, but obviously the price is a lot lower. I recommend this fragrance, definitely worth checking out. So guys, what are your views on this fragrance? Do you like it? Are you not really too keen on the whole clone kind of thing? I get it, you know, originality is something that should be praised. But what I feel they've done here is essentially take a very popular formula, but put their own twist on it, which makes it a little bit more acceptable for me, I think. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts. Check me out on Instagram and subscribe if you haven't done so already to the YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.